Hey, this is Chris with CS Pro Media. Thank you for coming to another video. I know that these can be kind of a drag. I'm going to be talking about communications in this video, which is a very important part of Wix because this is where all of our communications will go from our customers. So I am in the communications tab right now on the Wix dashboard. Now, again, this is from the Wix dashboard, not from Wix Editor. You can access it from editor, but there is no need to. Don't go into Wix editor because you might mess stuff up. Stay on the dashboard here. So when somebody submits a contact form, this is where it's going to go. And these are just some Wix ones that they put in every site. So the contact form will come through and we'll see it as such. Now we're also going to get notified via the email that is associated with our Wix account when we have a communication come through. It'll appear in our inbox here, and we'll be able to respond to them in our Wix dashboard. We can also respond to them via that email in our native email inbox. And then we have also the ability to download the Wix Owners app from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, and we can respond to those communications on the app as well. So with inbox communications through a contact form, or if we have a chat on our website, we can chat with people through the app. And it's just like text messaging, except the person is on your website chatting through the chat box. Now, that chat box is not a bot. It is not. It can be a little bit automated, but it's not an automated bot where you do not have to talk to the customer. You are the, originator of those messages. So we have these two on top of each other. We have inbox and chat. Inbox is for communications through contact forms, and then chat is going to be that chat bot. Now, there's a bunch of additional settings for chat that we can set up. So we can schedule chat hours where we have hours that we appear online to our visitors. This could be important if you are, you know, if you are at all, human and don't work 24/7. You don't want people sending you messages at 3 in the morning on your website because nobody's going to be there to answer them. We can then enable those hours, and we can set specific hours that we're willing to chat with people on our website. We can set up pre-chat forms. So when somebody jumps on the site, we could actually have a contact form in that chat box, which could be useful to gather some information prior to getting started. That could be useful if you wanted to make sure that you have their information before you start the conversation, so that maybe if you get disconnected or if somebody closes the app or it crashes or whatever the case may be, you have their email and phone number that you could reach out to them again and continue that conversation. We can set offline forms that kind of have an intro message and allows them to send us a message when we're offline. And then we have online forms that we can have automatically sent when somebody opens up that chat box and initiates the conversation for us. We also have frequently asked question buttons, which is really nice. So somebody could come on the site and open up that chat box and get information about your services, about whatever you offer. Even if you have a frequently asked questions on your website, this is a really nice feature to have in your chat box. People tend to gravitate to the right bottom side corner of a website looking for a chat box in most situations, and it can be make or break for a lot of maybe a transaction or gaining a client if there's some information that pertains to their questions, or if there's a live person that they can talk to. So make sure that if you're going to have a chat on your website that is a native Wix chat box, that you're utilizing it to its fullest extent and correctly. You can also set up your sender identity. So business, we could have the business name. We could have team profiles where your picture is going to show and your name. And then we could have no sender identity as well. I would recommend probably for even a business that a team profile would probably be the best way to go, just because it makes it feel more human. And a lot of the times, especially in today's world where there's so many bots that are just, I think I read online that there was 60% of bots running the internet right now, with AI and text generated from these bots. If the customer thinks that you're real and you have a personality, it's going to help you tremendously. All right, forms and submissions. We're going to leave without saving. Forms and submissions are going to show you what forms you have on your website. Now, I don't really see you interacting with this too much, but you can create website forms from here. You can view submission tables. So what happens when when you add a contact form to your website, you're going to automatically populate a submissions table, which could be exported as raw data into like a sheet or something like that. It's going to be in your content manager, which is the same spot where your dynamic page information lives. You probably wouldn't need to interact with that information unless you were looking to export that information for some reason. Maybe go to a different CRM or something along those lines. This is where those forms are going to be managed here. I would probably suggest just, sticking to your inbox and then sticking to your email for form submissions. But you can open those forms here and see on your site where those are. Through the communications tab and through Wix, we have the ability to get business phone numbers and business emails. So we can integrate our email into our phone number into the website. So we have Wix owner app integration. We have a dedicated phone number for our business that's separate from our personal line. There's not much to be sold there. You're pretty self-explanatory. And then we have a business email that we can get through Wix. Now, this is actually through Google Workspace. And once you have a domain connected to your website, you can get, for example, info support your name at yourdomain.com. And you appear much more professional. And this could help your business very much so. A lot of the times when a business has, a regular free Google email, it could appear unprofessional. So this is definitely something to keep in mind. You actually get a discount when you go through Wix to get your workspace email. So definitely take advantage of this. And thank you so much for watching another video. If you have any questions about this or anything in general, feel free to reach out to me. Happy to help. And if you need help building a website, CS Pro Media, I am your guy. Thank you so much. I will talk to you soon.